It's time for Harrisburg Lady Bulldog Volleyball on Bulldog Media, presented by Farmers State Bank and FSB Insurance. Harrisburg Lady Bulldog Volleyball is also brought to you by Ethan Grounds, Best One Tire, the City of Harrisburg, Sullivan Electric, All-in-One Real Estate, Michael Stewart and Associates, Southeastern Illinois College, the Illinois Small Business Development Center at SIC, the Medicine Shop, Joiner Therapy, Harrisburg Dairy Queen, Mackey's Pizza, Farrell Hospital, Gavin's Car Care, State Farm Agent Shane Gooden, Barnes Lumber, the Smith Peters Law Firm, Southern Trust, Ranco Roofing, Hicks Concrete, and Stanley's Food Systems. Now, let's head to the court for Harrisburg Lady Bulldog Volleyball.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Harrisburg Lady Bulldog Volleyball on Bulldog Media, presented by Farmers State Bank and FSB Insurance. Hometown pride runs deep. Farmers State Bank's proud to sponsor the Bulldogs and bring them into your home this year. Member FDIC. Farmers, no one serves you better. Our pregame show is brought to you by Michael Stewart and Associates in Harrisburg. You can count on your Ameriprise financial advisors, Michael Stewart and Jessica Stevens, to navigate your financial well-being today and tomorrow. 618-252-5595. Lady Dogs are playing their second game today. They will play 3. They made it into the bronze bracket. Lost 2 on Thursday against Pinckneyville and Murphy. They just beat Anna Jonesboro. They swept them. That was their first victory under Coach Ashton Hawk Stanley. And they're going to look to continue to do good things here in the bronze bracket and come out on top. But first, they've got a tango with DuQuoin. After this, they'll tango with Goreville. Both of those will be back-to-back here on Bulldog Media. We won't even go off air. We're going to keep it right here for you. But first, it's Indians, Lady Dogs coming up right here on Bulldog Media, presented by Farmers State Bank and FSB Insurance.
At Farmers State Bank, our work starts with people, the ones behind the counter and the ones across it. We're the familiar faces greeting you with a smile, the helping hands making sure you leave with answers and not questions. And when we step outside these walls, you'll find us right beside you, cheering you on, showing up, and celebrating what makes our hometown special. Because the truth is, we're not just in this community, we're part of it. Your story shapes ours, and every success here makes us all stronger. And remember, at Farmers State Bank, no one serves you better.
Ethan Grounds DMD specializes in general and cosmetic dentistry. Outside of adult and child cleanings, his office also offers dental implants, smile makeovers, same-day dentistry, adult orthodontics, teeth whitening, and more. Ethan's passion has always been his patients in providing a service that can improve their overall health and confidence. So go see Ethan Grounds in Harrisburg today. Ethan Grounds, DMD, hometown care, beautiful result.
You've paid more to get less with all the rest. It's time to go with the Best One Tire and Service. Just $29 gets you the complete oil change. A Valvoline full synthetic oil change, plus free tire rotation, brake inspection, and battery check. Why pay more to get less with the other guys? At Best One, just $29 gets you the complete oil change. Valvoline full synthetic oil, tire rotation, brake inspection, and battery check. During your visit, ask about V-Perks. Go with the Best One Tire and Service, home of the complete oil change. Up to 5 quarts excludes diesel.
Have you seen Sean E. Sasquatch running around town? Well, if you haven't seen him yet, you will. The 2025 Sasquatch Fest is right around the corner, and Mayor John McPeak and the city have an amazing day planned on October the 4th. There will be a 5K run in the morning, free carnival rides, live music all day uptown. There's also going to be over 80 vendors set up this year, plus 10 food trucks. Oh wait, there's more. There's a car show that will start at noon, and also starting at noon is the famous Sasquatch Roundtable discussion at City Hall. And Sean E. Sasquatch wants to invite everyone to attend.
Back here at the Tri-C Gymnasium at the Tri-C Elementary School in Carterville, Illinois, home of the Carterville Lions. Well, kids, if you're elementary school, but the high school is just right next door. But the bronze division, the bronze bracket, which Harrisburg is in, is also taking place in this gym, which works out great for us That way we didn't have to pack up, unwire everything, move across, and try to rewire. This works out perfectly, and we're glad to bring you all 3 games today, all 5 games that Harrisburg's playing in this tournament for you here on Bulldog Media, presented by Farmers State Bank and FSB Insurance. We do want to thank our transportation sponsor, All-in-One Real Estate Company. To make your next move a winning play, call Ein or one of her team members, 618-294-8472. In our broadcast booth, that's where I sit in the corner, is brought to you by Best One Tire. For tire-related repairs and maintenance, let their specialists keep your car rolling year after year. 130 South Commercial Street in Harrisburg. Go ahead and play yourself a little game of Where's Waldo. I'm behind some DuQuoin players you can see there on your screen. They just got done playing Goreville. They beat them in 2 sets. And so Harrisburg and DuQuoin, both 2-set winners today. Dogs are going to look to try to just get a win no matter how many sets it takes to move to 2 and 3 and make it back-to-back under Coach Ashton Hawk Stanley. We'll go ahead and step aside for another break. When we come back, we'll have our Hicks Concrete officials at the game. If you've been thinking about getting a storm shelter put in, Hicks Concrete's got you covered, 618-499-2946. Also, just in case you didn't watch it earlier on the first broadcast, we'll have our Gavin's Car Care Bulldog of the Week, Emma Tess Harbison. She's in the midst of golf, getting ready for Lady Bulldog basketball and soccer in the spring. Brought to you by Gavin's Car Care, locally owned and operated, and they take pride in what they do over there on 901 North Main Street in Harrisburg. Give Gavin a call today at 618-499-6543. Getting closer to opening serve. Indians, Lady Dogs on Bulldog Media, presented by Farmers State Bank and FSB Insurance.
Hey Harrisburg and all of Southern Illinois, this is Ein Bartow, owner of All-in-One Real Estate Company. Whether you're buying, selling, or investing, we handle it all. Residential homes, commercial properties, lots, and farmland. Our team is local and committed to putting your goals first. We live and work right here in the community because where you live is our business. So when you're ready for real estate you can trust, call us at 618-294-8472 or visit All-in-One Real Estate Company online. Now let's get back to the game.
Are you having trouble with your home or business's electrical system? Well, Sullivan Electric is here to help. They are 4 generations strong of IBEW trained electricians serving Southern Illinois. Preventative maintenance to emergencies and anything in between. You can call on the trusted professionals at Sullivan Electric. They're reliable, affordable, and professional. So give Mike a call today at 618-926-3304. Sullivan Electric, a proud sponsor of Bulldog Media. Are you starting to plan your long-term financial goals and really just need some help? Well, you can count on your Ameriprise financial advisors, Michael Stewart and Jessica Stevens, to navigate your financial well-being today and tomorrow. They would love to help you with your long-term financial goals. You can reach him and Jessica Stevens at their office at 807 South Commercial Street in Harrisburg, or call them 618-252-5595. That's Michael Stewart and Associates in Harrisburg.
Free delivery, free advice, and the hometown advantage. Welcome to the Medicine Shop of Harrisburg, Marion, Ridgeway, Shawneetown, and El Dorado. We're a small, locally owned pharmacy making a big impact on our customers and our communities. We offer full pharmacy services and home medical equipment with hometown pride. Switching is easy. Just ask. The Medicine Shop and Home Health Solutions. How can we help you?
Are joint stiffness and muscle imbalance holding you back? Break free from limitation with the Flexed and Focus program at Joiner Therapy. Our expert team of clinicians at Marion, Harrisburg, and Carmine are ready to help you today. Flexed and Focus is an assisted stretching program that's designed to help you improve your flexibility, decrease stress, and make you feel better. Contact Joiner Therapy and ask for the Flexed and Focus program. It's time to unlock your potential and move without restriction. Joiner Therapy, where movement is medicine.
Welcome back to Lady Bulldog Volleyball. They're going to go ahead and get this thing started, and we are all in favor for that, so no Bulldog of the Week right now. And we want to thank all of our sponsors, including Michael Stewart & Associates, our pregame sponsor. Also, our Ranco Keys to the Game. Ranco Roofing, home the 50-year roof warranty. Call Jim Rand for that. Also, you've got Hicks Concrete, our officials of the game. Sullivan Electric starting lineups. We'll get to that in just a moment. And our Southern Trust opening serve. But Emma Morris, Jamison Green, Savannah Flannery up front, Coral Hathaway, Emma Mills going to slap hands, and she'll go out, and Ava Wilson will actually come on And McKinder Douglas out on the floor for the Lady Bulldogs, taking on DuQuoin here for Harrisburg's 4th game of this tournament, the River to River preview, but their 2nd game here today. Douglas had a pair of aces against Anna Jonesboro earlier today. We're getting ready to go. DuQuoin and the officials getting set, ready to go. DuQuoin 3-3, we believe, and Harrisburg is 1-3 for sure coming into the tournament. I think we are ready to go. The official checks with both coaches, and McKinder Douglas is going to get us started with a serve. Again, brought to you by Farmers State Bank and FSB Insurance. Just like the Dogs, Farmers plays to win. They're here for the community, even in the game. And there's an ace to start off for McKinder Douglas. That's a great start for the Lady Bulldogs, her 3rd ace of the day. We'll take that. DuQuoin's ready now. Here's a set to the middle. Her shot off the tape. Can't even see her number because of her hair. Bump set, back to the middle. Another shot, kind of a push, saved by Morris. Then Flannery. Douglas able to get it over. Nice volley here for the Dogs. That's Addie Funk up front. She's a senior for DuQuoin. This is in the rafters. Hathaway couldn't hit it again. It ends up being a point for the Indians. We're tied at 1. Here we go. Serving is Funk. Middle hitter, senior. Where's number 1, as I said? Now she gets the dig. So a kill, Dick, and a serve so far. And that one drops in for the Joiner Therapy kill. See it here on the Sullivan Electric replay.
So far.
First one of the day. Kind of a save for Douglas. Turns into a kill. She's got an ace and a kill so far. And Harrisburg's first points brought to you by Colby Smith-Peters, the Smith-Peters Law Firm in Harrisburg. You only pay if and when you guys win. Free consultations and all that jazz with Colby. Proud sponsor. And there's a block at the net out of bounds off of Coral Hathaway. And we're tied back up at 2. And, well, if it stays like this throughout this match, this should be a pretty entertaining one. Back and forth, back and forth. Kennedy Hutchins sits out. Number 6 came on. Kelby Funk. She's a junior. And there's a serve. Nice dig from Hunt. Hunt was our Mackey's Pizza. She was our Sullivan Electric power move at the service line in the first game against AJ was Hadley. That shot on the outside from Funk kept alive. Coral Hathaway shot too strong. She had a lot of those in the first match today against AJ. Hathaway again. Miss hit from DuQuoin goes out of the pylon. It would be a Harrisburg point. And they go back up 3-2. Assistant coach David Hickey just now getting here. He's probably like, I didn't think we were playing this this soon. But he's here ready to go. Got Coach A. Strike as well. Holly Harrison. And, of course, first-year head coach Ashton Hawk Stanley. I don't know why I keep calling her Ashley. Here's a pushover in the middle. That was from Aubrey McKinney's. Here's Emma Mills. Her first shot of the day is dug out in the back row. That was interesting, but it worked for DuQuoin. Mills again. Harrisburg up by 1 and make it up by 2. Attack error there from Jade Wood, a sophomore outside hitter for DuQuoin. And here's Jamison Green with the serve. She had an ace earlier this morning. Bump set over to Mills. Back row dug out by the libero. That's Lucy Millam. And that one's going to get down for a kill. On the outside, looked like Isabel Jones. Nope, that was Kelby Funk. Where's number 6? Now serving 21, Lainey Van Seal. She's a freshman. That plays here for DuQuoin. Lady Dogs up by 1 point. And the Dogs get the point there. That was Sally Morse, who will go back to serve. Hadley Hunt going to have a seat. Savannah Flannery coming back on. You see her there on your screen. Here's the serve. And a shot right in the net for DuQuoin. Harrisburg will gladly take that. They lead 6-3. And Hadley Hunt going to come right back in for Savannah Flannery. Back and forth they go. And I think Best One Tire, our broadcast booth sponsored. You get free tire rotations when you buy 4 new tires, plus free alignment checks as well. So don't settle for less. Visit the best at Best One in Harrisburg, 130 South Commercial Street. Point for DuQuoin. They're within 2, I believe. 6-4 is what we have. Serve is up and over. Isabel Jones. Cross-court action there from Douglas. Couldn't get it to fall. There's a huge swing up front by Jade Wood. Emma Mills tries the back roll, but too strong. Point to the Indians. And it's now 6-5. Harrisburg still has the lead. Serve is up and over from Isabel Jones. Hathaway got up there. It goes off of AJ or DuQuoin, and that will be a joiner therapy kill for Coral. Hathaway had 5 against AJ. Has her first here against DuQuoin. And Harrisburg stays on top, 7-5. Play with home field advantage. Call our Bulldog Transportation sponsor, All-in-One Real Estate, 618-294-8472. And you can win with your next big move. Douglas splits 2 defenders and gets her second joiner therapy kill this first set. Here it is on the Sullivan Electric replay.
Douglas splits 2 defenders and gets her
8-5 now the score. Here's a set over to Mills. It was blocked. Dogs working again. Sally, I don't think, was ready. And that falls in for DuQuoin's point. And it's now 8-6. And substitution. If you're ready to become a nurse, start at SIC, one of the top nursing schools in the region. Apply now for the fall of 2026. Deadline February 28th. Here's the serve up and over for DuQuoin. Flannery on the outside. Shot dug. Off the tape from the libero. Douglas, soft tip, tipped at the net, right back over. Harrisburg with the possession. Back set again to Douglas. She'll try again. That one dug. Good volley here. For the 15th point of set 1, and it's high off the rafters, bounces in, and DuQuoin gets it over. Nice hustle from them. Morse in the middle to Flannery. That one's going to be good for a kill. Savannah's first against DuQuoin was Ermaki's Pizza player of the game in game 1 against AJ earlier today.
That one's going to be good for a kill. Savannah's first.
9-6 your score in favor of Harrisburg. Serve is up and over. That was Ava Wilson. Senior captain libero, and there's a shot and a kill for DuQuoin. Appreciate you tuning in here on Bulldog Media on this college football Saturday. But we love coming and supporting the Lady Dogs, and there is a point for Harrisburg. And they will remain on top. Harrisburg played DuQuoin in the summer. Played Massac County the same day. Ended up getting at least one set. Hadley Hunt was telling me during our break between the games. There's a shot on the outside, and it's blocked up by Flannery. Here's Sally Morris. Her shot cross court dugout. Pretty good volley on the 18th point. Back set to Morris. That one's going to fall in. Emma Morris, her second joiner therapy kill. Here it is on the Sullivan Electric replay.
Back set to Morris.
Came
That
right
one's
over.
Going to fall in.
Here's a serve from McKendra Douglas. She started things out here against DuQuoin to start this set at the service line. And that one falls in for a point, number 25 for DuQuoin. Get their roster pulled back up here. They didn't have rosters here on campus at the elementary gym. They have everything over at the high school, unfortunately. We'll get that fixed next year, maybe. Serve is up and over. Nice shot dug out by Hathaway, but she couldn't get it in the air. And that leads to a DuQuoin point. And all of a sudden, they're knocking on the door. Are the Indians. Rotation on the other side. This is dug out by Ava Wilson. DuQuoin now working with it. Back set over to Morris. Soft hit. That one falls in. Third kill for Sally Morris.
Back set over to Morris. Soft hit. That one falls in.
Coach was looking at the black line rather than the orange line here on the floor. He's like, there's no way, but it's different here in the elementary. 12-9 is our score. Harrisburg's got the lead. Hadley Hunt back to serve. She was great at the line against AJ. That one goes over, and it falls in. Not a hard hit, but a perfectly placed one from Aubrey McKinney's. Stanley's Italian beef seasoning again goes great with all kinds of meat. Get it at Big John's, the Millstone Market, Smalls Meat Market, or Little Giant Grocery in Carmi. Here's a shot, goes across the net for DuQuoin. Jamison Green got up, kind of missed the ball. Point goes to the DuQuoin Lady Indians, and they are within 1 point here in the first set. Here's the serve. 25, Kenzie A. Striker, and that's good for an ace. And we are tied at 12. Early to mid stages of set number one. Again, DuQuoin just beat Goreville. The team Harrisburg's going to play immediately following this one. They ended up sweeping the Goreville Black Cats in 2 sets. Here's the serve from A. Striker. Goes over, and Wilson digs it. Battle at the net. That's going to be won by DuQuoin, but the ball's still live. Hits the projector. Goes over. Nice save from Hunt. A tip from Morris. We'll take it. Overpass. See if Harrisburg can get set. They do. Hathaway off the block. It's in for the joiner therapy kill. Coral Hathaway's second of the set, and here it is on the Sullivan Electric replay.
Set. They do. Hathaway
what a volley
off
that
the
was.
Block. It's in for the joiner therapy kill.
FSB Insurance helps protect what matters most. They're proud to bring Bulldog sports into your home today and every day. Proud title sponsor of Bulldog Media. Great serve there from Jamison Green. This shot's over. Douglas in the middle to Hathaway again. Just too strong. Wanted a tip, and she did not get a tip. (13-13). Hunt. Morris back to Hunt. Sends it to the back row. It's out of bounds, and DuQuoin takes their first lead of the set, 14-13. Lady Dogs are falling behind. Wilson over to Mills, and it's put right back down up front by Indian 17, Aubrey McKinney's. This serve goes from Wilson to Morris. Now Hathaway into the net. Hands go up like what the from Ashton Hawk Stanley. She's yelling out to her team. Dogs down by 3. A little bit of a run here for the Indians. 16-13. Shot from Mills, trying to get the Dogs back on the scoreboard. Push over. Harrisburg now in control. Will be hit from the back by Wilson. Soft touch over, dug out. Here's Morris, cross court, but out of bounds. Point goes to Coyne. We might have a timeout here shortly from Coach Stanley. She used just about all of her timeouts against AJ in that second set, where the Dogs battled back, came from behind. Nice dig from Hunt. Morris tried to throw DeCoyne off there with that push. Nice dig from Hunt. Douglas to Mills, blocked. Try again with Morris. Shot off of Hadley Hunt in the back row, and that was a bullet from the right arm of Jade Wood, a sophomore, for DuQuoin. And we got a timeout. We'll take it too. Brought to you by Shane Gooden, your State Farm insurance agent in Harrisburg.
My name is Eric Widges, CEO of FSB Insurance Agency. What makes us different and what makes us special is that we've been serving the Harrisburg community since 1945. We have an award-winning team recognized by a regional carrier as an Agency of the Year, ready to serve you in any way possible, whether that's answering the phone in person, being here in the office, or ready to serve you with a Coke or a Sprite. This is our community, whether it's your home, your auto, a life policy, or your benefits. We're here to protect what matters most.
Gavin's Car Care, located on North Main Street in Harrisburg, is a proud supporter of the Harrisburg Bulldog Athletics. Gavin says it's not too early to get that full detail on your vehicle before fall gets here, or maybe you just only have time for a quick wash and wax. Gavin's Car Care has a full selection of car detailing options. Gavin's Car Care, 618-499-6543. Call them today and tell them you heard about it right here on Bulldog Media.
Out of the Shane Gooden timeout, Harrisburg is down by 5 to the DuQuoin Indians after Harrisburg had an early lead, led most of the first half of this set. And let's see what happens out of the Shane Gooden timeout. 618-252-7000. They get a hit that goes out of bounds from AJ. From DuQuoin. I'm caught up in AJ. Had him football last night, have him in volleyball this morning at 10 a.m. Emma Morris going to take a serve. It goes off the tape, but goes out of bounds. Couldn't get the lucky roll to go Harrisburg's way. Stronger business builds stronger communities. That's why the Small Business Development Center at SIC is here to support local entrepreneurs like you, all at no cost. IllinoisSBDC.com. Serve is up and over. Dug out from Douglas. Here's Coral Hathaway. She gets up high, but she was blocked. Dogs keep it alive as Douglas sends it over. Shot in the middle, blocked from Coral. Got to get it over. They do. Hunt in the back to Morris. She'll back set Douglas right side. Her shot dug out up front. Big swing, but right in the net from the Indian sophomore Wood. And Harrisburg finally gets a point back. And they are within 4. Coyne has been playing over in the high school on Thursday and to start their morning today. And they've already played one game here as there's an ace for Harrisburg. That is their second ace here against DuQuoin. And I believe that's 6 on the day as a team. That was Coral Hathaway, by the way. Bump set went a little too far outside, but DuQuoin was able to work with it. Overpass on Harrisburg. Tip back swing. Douglas pushes as well. That's a bullet out of bounds from the sophomore Wood. Now I know why she's playing is because the power she has hitting the volleyball, just location not there yet. At least in her last 2 swings. There's a shot. Battle at the net. Douglas kind of won it, but the ball's still active and going. Douglas will try a swing off the tape there, and Flannery pushes it down for the Joyner therapy kill. Savannah Flannery at the right
Still
place at the
active and
right
going.
time. Here it is on the Sullivan
Douglas
Electric
tries swing
replay.
off the tape there, and Flannery pushes it down for the Joyner there.
Timeout, DuQuoin. Dogs coming
kill.
back. We'll take it two. Brought to you by
Savannah
Shane
Flannery at
Gooden,
the
your
right
State Farm
place at the
Insurance
right
agent.
time. Here it is on the Sullivan Electric.
This year, Farrell Hospital is proud to celebrate 100 years of caring for our community. From our beginnings in 1925 to today, we've been here for you and your family. From primary care to orthopedic services, cancer care, and surgery, you can depend on us to provide expert care close to home. Because when it comes to your health, you shouldn't have to travel far. Farrell Hospital, right here for your health when it matters most.
Have you done all the planning for your next home project, but you just can't decide where you want to get all of your material to get the job done? Avoid driving to Marion or Paducah and buy right here in Harrisburg with Barnes Lumber Company. Barnes Lumber Company will have all you will need for your next home project, big or small. Plus, you save time, gas, and money when you shop local at Barnes Lumber. Visit them at 318 West Lincoln Avenue in Harrisburg or give them a call, 618-253-7277.
Out of the State Farm Shane Gooden timeout. Harrisburg within 1 point, down 19-18. Just getting started, and we'll make that a tie game right now here in set one between DuQuoin and Harrisburg. The River to River preview tournament in Carterville. And an in the net call against DuQuoin. They maybe even crossed underneath the line, underneath the net, over the line. And now Harrisburg's up by one. Serve from Coral Hathaway. Back set. Blocked at the net from Flannery, and it drops in. Savannah Flannery's third Joyner therapy kill here in set one. 618-252-7171 for Joyner Therapy Services. Ball went high, a missed hit on DuQuoin. Harrisburg working with it now. Flannery didn't get the block there. Hitter was able to get it over. Now she swings over. Back row shot off of Flannery, then off of Mills. They have to get it over. They do, and it's out of bounds. DuQuoin's point. And they are back within one. Harrisburg 4 away from taking set one. Harrisburg DQ, the best place to go before and after all Bulldog Volleyball games. We'll see Julie and the crew to get this month's Blizzard of the Month. You don't want to miss out why it's here. Serve up and over from Kennedy Hutchins. Douglas pushes over. Set. Outside to Mills. Cross court. Overpass. No. Drops in. Emma Mills gets her kill. Her first here against DuQuoin. And Harrisburg back up by two. Here it is on the Sullivan Electric replay.
Overpass. No. Drops in. Emma Mills gets her kill.
Ava Wilson back to serve. Senior captain puts it in the net and allows DuQuoin to get 1 point closer. This is anybody's set here in the bronze bracket. Shot in the middle. Flannery out of bounds, and we are tied at 22. Coach Hawk Stanley going to bring in the junior Briley Bergen. Going to come in for Coral. Serve is up and over, and it's off the net. A service error. That's huge. Puts Harrisburg now within two from taking the first set here against DuQuoin. McKendra Douglas back to serve it. She started this set at the service line. It's over. Set to the left side. Good hit off of Wilson, and that is a kill for number 21, Lainey Vansil, the freshman, comes up big for DuQuoin, tying this thing at 23. DuQuoin now serving number one. That's Addie Funk, the senior. The one of two seniors on this team. It's just her and Hutchins. That one goes to the back row from McKinney's. Douglas sends it back. McKinney's back and forth, and Douglas gets the joiner therapy kill. She holds her mouth like, I don't know if I was supposed to do that, but it works out. There it is again from McKendra on the Sullivan Electric replay, and she got her third kill of this first set. That's a big play for Harrisburg. Set point, Hadley the service serve, and let's end it on an ace. Oh. Good dig. Douglas back. Green just pushes it over to the middle. Striker off of Wilson. It's going to drop in. We're tied at 24 here in the first set between Harrisburg and DuQuoin. What a set this is. A striker serving it up for DuQuoin. It's over. And a push down right off the face of McKendra. Hathaway able to get it over, but it goes out of bounds, and DuQuoin takes the lead late, and it's now set point in their court. Here's A striker again, and we got a timeout brought to you by Shane Gooden. We'll take it too. Stick around. Back with more after this.
You've been looking for some auto insurance? Well, buckle up with State Farm and get auto insurance in Harrisburg that fits your needs. You've got plenty of options, from collision and comprehensive to rental and rideshare. If you need more than an auto policy for the family, they provide car insurance coverage for new drivers, business travelers, collectors, and more. Not to mention, State Farm is the largest auto insurance provider in the U.S. You could even save more by combining the purchase of auto and home policies. So go see Shane Gooden in Harrisburg. He'll get you taken care of.
Well, you just heard from him, Shane Gooden, your State Farm insurance agent in Harrisburg. Shane Gooden timeout. DuQuoin. Harrisburg just had it set point, 24-23. 2 straight points from DuQuoin. And we'll see what Harrisburg can do out of this timeout, trying to stay alive here in the first set against the Indians after Harrisburg swept AJ this morning. DuQuoin just swept Goreville. A striker's back to serve. She's ready to go, and here we go. Shot is over the net. A bad set from Morris, and that's going to be, would have been 4 hits. DuQuoin gets the point. They get set one, 26-24. We'll have the second set when we come back right here on Bulldog Media, presented by Farmers State Bank and
Hi, I'm Amy Dixon, Superintendent, and we love partnering with Farmers State Bank and My FSB Insurance. Farmers State Bank and My FSB Insurance show up. They show up in big ways for our students, for our staff, and for the community. FSB has been here this morning serving coffee to our staff. They provide lunch when needed, but it's beyond the monetary donations. It's that personal commitment. They love them well, and they support us in our endeavors, and we appreciate all that they do.
Are you having problems with your home or business's electrical system? Is a Generac generator in your near future? Maybe you were building your dream home. Well, Sullivan Electric is there for you. At Sullivan Electric, we are 4 generations strong of IBEW trained electricians serving Southern Illinois. From preventative maintenance to emergencies and anything in between, call on the trusted professionals at Sullivan Electric. Our family serving yours. We are reliable, affordable, and professional. Give Mike a call today at 618-926-3304. Stanley's Food Systems is a new sponsor this year on Bulldog Media. One of the Stanley's signature products is their Stanley's Italian Beef Seasoning. It goes great with beef, pork, chicken, turkey, deer, and so many additional products. You can get your seasoning today at Big John's in El Dorado and also the Millstone Market in Carrier Mill. So don't wait. Go get your Stanley's Italian Beef Seasoning today.
Are you looking for an attorney who actually cares? Well, if you are, let me introduce you to Colby Smith-Peters of Smith-Peters Law Firm. Colby specializes in personal injury, car accidents, wrongful death, and workman's comp. He offers free consultation on all injury cases, and you only pay if you win. Colby also does estate planning, trust, estate administration, and also probate of wills and real estate transactions. Colby is a true fighter that he learned growing up right here in Harrisburg. A former Bulldog himself, supports the Harrisburg Bulldogs here on Bulldog Media.
Have you been needing some concrete work done, but you just don't know who to call? Well, think no more. Hicks Concrete is ready to help. From residential to commercial, they do it all. Driveways, sidewalks, patios, house slabs, and so much more. That's Hicks Concrete in Harrisburg. Call Hicks Concrete today at 618-499-2946. Again, that's 618-499-2946.
Back here at the Tri-C Gym at Tri-C Elementary School, the River to River Preview Tournament. Harrisburg just lost set one, 26-24 after being up 24-23 late against DuQuoin. And, well, they just came back 3 straight points, did the Indians there late. But Dogs can still get her done. They got to play good in set number 2. And let's see if they can go 2-0 here today. Right now they sit at 1-2 in the tournament. It'll be Jamison Green, Savannah Flannery, McKinder Douglas up front, Emma Morris in the back with Coral Hathaway, and as well, you got Ava Wilson in the back seat as well for Harrisburg. DuQuoin getting situated and ready to go. Again, we want to thank Farmers State Bank and FSB Insurance. Also, all of our stats are brought to you by Farrell Hospital. Farrell Hospital's Harrisburg Family Medicine cares for Bulldog fans of all ages, from checkups to same-day care. They're here to keep your family healthy and safe all year long. That's Farrell Hospital and El Dorado. Here we go. Set number 2. Serve is up and over for DuQuoin. Douglas to Green. Her shot is over. Jamison in the first set did not have a kill. Shot from Jamison there. Will she get her first? No. Morris back to Green. She's frustrated. Oh, what a move there from Savannah Flannery. DuQuoin was ready for it. Here's Green. Third time's a charm, and it is. Joiner Therapy kill. First point 2 of the set, brought to you by the Smith-Peters Law Firm. Colby Smith-Peters offers free consultations on injury cases and only charges a fee if and when you win. Call Colby today. That's Jamison Green's first kill here against DuQuoin. Serve was from McKendra Douglas. Now she gets a dig. Big shot, but too strong. 2-0 Harrisburg here in set number 2. An official timeout. They want to dry up the floor. Guess there's a slick spot. McKendra Douglas is pointing it out. Again, Bulldog fans, volleyball season means fall, which means pumpkin pie blizzard down at Dairy Queen. Go see Julie and Jamie and all the girls down there, and boy. And you can get your Dairy Queen pumpkin pie blizzard today. Also want to thank Best One Tire, our broadcast food sponsor. If you're dropping off, picking up kids, or traveling to a game and your car needs to be in tip-top shape just like your athlete, think Best One Tire. Stop settling for less. Visit the best, 130 South Commercial Street in Harrisburg. I think we're ready to go now. The floor is dry. Harrisburg's got a 2-0 lead. McKendra Douglas has the volleyball. Her third straight serve is just too strong. Had iced her for a bit, and that's how DuQuoin strikes first here in the second set. Harrisburg led early against DuQuoin in the first set. And then the Indians kind of took over, and it went back and forth midway through, and now we're at 2 apiece. This is a must-win set 2 for Harrisburg. And regardless of what happens, though, in this match, Harrisburg will play Goreville immediately following this one. A brief warm-up period, but we'll stay on the air here at the Tri-C Elementary School. Wilson over to Morris. Her shot blocked and back down. 3 straight points for the DuQuoin Indians. Hawk Stanley looking at her bench. She points at Briley Bergen, and she'll put in the Bulldog Junior, and Coral Hathaway is going to have a seat. Here's the serve up and over Funk. Flannery, back corner. Side, it's a bullet. Oregon just checked in off the Vinnyville. The DuQuoin friend having a pretty good day against Harrisburg. The Indians up by 2. There's the serve from Funk. Douglas going to set Green in the middle. Off the rafters. Got to wait for it. They do. I'm quite impressed how all the teams have played the rafters and projector here in this elementary gym this week. Was there a tip? There was not, says the officials. DuQuoin point. Harrisburg down 3 now. They were leading 2-0. 5 straight for the Indians. With Funk at the service line. Douglas back sets Flannery. That one tipped. Kind of a push down there. Wilson had to send it over on the third hit. A striker. That's off Bergen in the back row. Dogs struggling. 6 straight points for the Indians here in set 2. They're starting to get in the Dogs' head. Probably one more point. We'll probably have a timeout. 6-2. Serve. Morris pops it up. Douglas back to Emma and the net. 7-2 DuQuoin and a 7-0 run. Coach Hawk Stanley just shaking her head, not knowing what's going on, but she's still encouraging her girls. It's 7-2, not 8-2. It's all good. Jamal's trying to predict. And Jamal is maybe right. We'll see. Flannery's going to try to prove him wrong. Freshman. Back row. Nice dig there from Wilson. Douglas up to Green. Pushes back left. It gets the Joyner therapy kill. Big one for Jamison Green to stop that 7-0 run from DuQuoin. That's her second kill. Flannery going to have a seat. So is Bergen. Hadley Hunt comes back on. She's going to serve. Coral Hathaway is also back in the game. Hadley Hunt was great at the service line against Anna Jonesboro earlier this morning. Blocked there from Jamison Green, and the Dogs maybe going to start a run themselves. Here it is on the Sullivan Electric replay. Green ready, up, and put it right back down. Big block for her. 2 straight for Harrisburg, and it'll end there. Service error on the Lady Bulldog senior Hadley Hunt. You're not going to see that often from her. Look at our scoreboard, brought to you by Barnes Lumber, your locally owned hardware store, 318 West Lincoln Avenue, over by West Side School. Harrisburg beat AJ, and then Pinckneyville beat Murfreesboro this morning. DuQuoin just beat Goreville, and now these two teams are playing, and there's a Harrisburg point, much needed. And the Lady Dogs are back within 3. They led 2-0, went down 7-2. And now it's 8-5. Serve from Jamison. Is an ace. Jamison Green's having a great second set. She's locked in, and I think she's just showing some frustration. And sometimes that's good, because that's when she can really perform, especially in basketball. You get her ticked off a little bit, nobody's going to stand in front of her down low in the paint. Can't wait to see that. Here's Hathaway off the tape. And it falls in. Coral Hathaway gets the Joyner therapy kill with the assist of the rafters. That's her third. Her, Sally, Savannah, and McKendra all have 3 kills here against DuQuoin between the 2 sets. Harrisburg within 1. They're on a run. Douglas up. Hunt over to middle. Her shot over the net. Green. Middle now with Hathaway. Back corner, it was covered by Wood. And then she hit it in the net up front. Did number 6, Kelby Funk. Here gets the tied at 8. Harrisburg was down 7-2. They have it 8-8. Jamison Green still at the line. 1 ace thus far. Back row shot. Harrisburg's got the lead back. This will just be a set of runs, it seems like. Got a substitution on the other side. From opening serve to closing, our Bulldog Transportation sponsor, All-in-One Real Estate. Get you across the goal line, 618-294-8472. Little tip over from McKinney's. Be an overpass. Mills still down, has to get up quick. She does. Little push over. And that one falls in. McKendra got hit. She's all smiles, though, as she gets up. Hadley Hunt's even laughing at her. Ava Wilson comes back in the game. Jamison Green will get a seat. We're tied at 9. Coming over from McKinney's. Douglas pops it up to Morris. Now over to Mills. Her shot too strong. DuQuoin takes the lead back. Let's hope if the runs are going to continue, that they come more from Harrisburg, not as much DuQuoin. Serve up and over from the freshman, Van Seal, and she gets an ace. 11-9. Here's the serve. Dug out from Hunt. Up middle, Hathaway. Back corner. Did she get it in? She did. Coral Hathaway, great placement. That's her 4th kill. Brought to you by Joiner Therapy. There it is on the replay.
Middle, Hathaway, back
their power and development program. Build strength, boost performance, an expert-led injury prevention program designed for young athletes. Let them help keep your kid in the game. Morris got that one over with her right fist. Morris again to Douglas. She just sends it over. Harrisburg down by 1 in the midst of set 2. Big block at the front by Coral Hathaway, and we're tied now at 11. Here it is on the Sullivan Electric replay.
Big block at the front.
Emma Morris back to serve. 5'9" senior is Morris. There's a bullet, but out of bounds. That was on number 8, Jade Wood. For DuQuoin, Harrisburg takes the lead back, 12-11. This could come down to the wire. It's just back and forth. What one team does, the other one repeats, whether that's runs or just back and forth points. Hunt up front to Morris. Back sets Douglas. Her shot towards the corner dugout. Morris now in the middle to Hathaway. She tries the corner. Placement not there that time. DuQuoin gets the point, and we're knotted up again. Southeastern Illinois College. Learn to weld in just 8 weeks. You can take night classes in the fall at SIC or daytime in Carmi. SIC.edu/welding to find out more information. Serve up and over from DuQuoin's number 4, Isabel Jones, a junior. Douglas places that one perfectly. McKendra's got her 4th Joiner Therapy kill. Her and Coral Hathaway lead the team right now. Here comes Flannery back in for Hunt. And Coral Hathaway now go back to the service line. Out one case against DuQuoin here this afternoon. 8 minutes past the top of the hour of 1 o'clock. Flannery, big swing. Missed the block, though. Douglas over to Mills. Couldn't get it to go over. Serve going back to DuQuoin. Got substitution over there as well. And we're going to get our first look at Destiny Nelson. I think this is the first time we are seeing Nelson this season. Glad to see her get out there on the floor. She is a junior, and she's going to work immediately. They're picking on her. Back set. A striker gets that one to fall for DuQuoin. They're back on top. Watch out, Nelson. They're coming your way. No, now Nelson's coming up. Coach Isaac Miller tells his server where to go now. They go to one of the best back row players in all of volleyball, in my opinion. That's Ava Wilson at the high school level. Obviously, we're not going to compare her to like Nebraska, big D1 colleges. Douglas over to Nelson. Her shot is over. 2-point lead for DuQuoin. Morris over to Nelson. She got up. That was a ball and a block from Savannah Flannery. Big move for her. Put Harrisburg back within 1. That was replay worthy. Silly mouse. Schmal said, if I forget you guys can't hear him, we can talk to each other. His mouse was froze. Oh, miscommunication there. That was one of our Ranco Roofing keys to the game today for this game. Better communication. Lacked that in the second set against AJ, at least in the early stages. Now Harrisburg back down by 2. Douglas over to Jamison Green. Cross court out of bounds. No touch. Harrisburg now down 3. DuQuoin looking for back-to-back sweeps this afternoon in the bronze division. That's what we're playing for, are the Lady Dogs. Didn't make silver, didn't make gold, but they can win the bronze. But it's must win this game and the next. Green pushed it over. Here's a set. Back to the freshman. She got the kill. Went off of Savannah Flannery. 4-point lead. We might get a timeout soon. We're getting to the late stages. Coach Hawk Stanley yelling out to her team. Here's the serve. Dug out from Hathaway. Flannery back corner, and she gets it to fall. Savannah's 4th kill. She wants to be a Mackey's Pizza player of the game again. Here it is on the Sullivan Electric replay. Great back set from McKinder Douglas.
And she gets it to fall. Savannah's 4th kill. She wants to be a Mackey's Pizza player of the game.
Douglas
again.
now back to serve for Harrisburg. We're going to see it twice. There you go. No, you're good. I liked it. That's off the tape, and that one falls in for DuQuoin. No run for Harrisburg. Lainey Vancil, this freshman, that would be a Mackey's Pizza player of the game in DuQuoin. Guess you'd have to do Pizza Hut. They don't got Mackey's. Back to serve, senior Addie Funk. Dogs down 4. Push over. Douglas back sets Morris. Her shot blocked. Topped. Swing from Green down the line, but too far. And DuQuoin is at 20. They're 5 away. Why they're down by 5? We got a top by Shane Gooden, your State Farm insurance agent. We'll take it too. Dogs need some points late against DuQuoin. Back after this.
Bulldog Media launched its first year of broadcasting in 2024. We cover volleyball, football, boys and girls basketball, baseball, softball, and even some bowling. We couldn't do any of it without any of our amazing sponsors, including Southern Trust. Southern Trust wants to wish all Bulldog teams good luck this season, and they are a proud sponsor of all things Bulldog athletics right here on Bulldog Media.
The nursing instructors at SIC are very caring and compassionate. They care about you succeeding. I feel like I was very prepared for the NCLEX by the end of it, and not just to do the NCLEX, but to be a nurse. It's hard, but it's worth it. The most rewarding part of it was that my daughters got to watch me get a degree. Southeastern Illinois College. Succeed, inspire, connect.
Are you In the need of a roof? How about peace of mind? Ranco Roofing is the home of the 50-year roof warranty. Ranco Roofing offers free roof inspections and estimates. They also have financing available. Ranco Roofing, 618-594-1178. Call for all your residential and commercial roofing needs or visit them, rancoroof.com. Ranco Roofing, serving all of Southern Illinois, are proud sponsors of the Harrisburg Bulldogs here on Bulldog Media.
Welcome back to Lady Bulldog Volleyball. Out of the Shane Gooden, your State Farm Insurance agent timeout. Harrisburg was just down 20-15. They've got a 4-point rally going out of a timeout that was originally called by Coach Stanley of the first one. Now, Coach Miller of DuQuoin has called this one because his Indians are falling apart here late, but it's back and forth we go between these two teams in set number 2. (20-19). Hadley Hunt back to serve. Up and over. Can the Dogs keep it going? They cannot. They go to their number 1, which again is the freshman, Van Sil. Vancil. Back up by 2 are the Indians. Again, Stanley Food Systems signature product is their Italian beef seasoning. Goes great with beef, pork, chicken, turkey, deer, many additional products. Go get yours today. A striker serve over. Douglas over to Hathaway. Soft push. Tried to block then. It's back in Harrisburg's court. Big block up from McKinney's. And Morris hit it right into the net. Back-to-back points for DuQuoin out of their timeout. They're 3 away from sweeping the Dogs. Here's A striker down the line, and that was out of bounds. Service error. Dogs are now in the 20s. And we'll have a rotation on the other side. Right after this, we will have Harrisburg taking on Goreville in the bronze bracket. After that, volleyball is done for the day, regardless if they win this game, if they win the next. But this is a must-win in order for them to win the bronze bracket, or have a chance to, because they still have to beat Goreville, who just lost to DuQuoin prior to this. Trying to get Nelson in, I think. Official checking things over. You can't see it on your screen, but the official's out on the floor. Oh, goodness. Here's Jamison Green. Hey, that's good for an ace. Her second. That was huge. Here it is on the Sullivan Electric replay. Off the tape, got the roll, and fell right through. Dogs within 1. Douglas doesn't hit the rafter, but darn close. Here's Mills. Big swing off the block. It's good. We're tied at 22 here in the second set. Emma Mills with the joiner therapy. Kill her second. 618-252-7171. Jamison Green going to try to keep it up. Out of bounds. Green will have a seat. She's upset with herself, but she's been great for the Dogs here against DuQuoin today. A couple of aces, some big blocks, and 4 kills for Jamison Green. Here's Mills. Back pocket kept alive. That one's into the net. We're back knotted at 23. Harrisburg led 24-23 in set 1, but just fell short, as you can see there on your Dr. Ethan Grounds DMD scoreboard. Emma Morris at the line. Her serve off the net. Point DuQuoin, and it's set point, match point for the Indians. Can't beat yourself in these big game situations. But the Dogs, they're not done yet. Serve over from Jones. Got to have good communication here. Off of Morris, out of bounds, and DuQuoin in a thriller sweeps Harrisburg in 2 straight sets. 4th time the Dogs have been swept this season, but they do have 1 win, and they'll play Goreville next. City Harrisburg postgame show right after this on Bulldog Media, presented by Farmers State Bank and FSB Insurance.
At Farmers State Bank, our work starts with people, the ones behind the counter and the ones across it. We're the familiar faces greeting you with a smile, the helping hands making sure you leave with answers and not questions. And when we step outside these walls, you'll find us right beside you, cheering you on, showing up, and celebrating what makes our hometown special. Because the truth is, we're not just in this community, we're part of it. Your story shapes ours, and every success here makes us all stronger. And remember, at Farmers State Bank, no one serves you better.
Are you fixing to build a brand new home and need your foundation poured? Look no further than Hicks Concrete in Harrisburg. They specialize in many concrete projects, including foundations. While you're at it, you might want to ask them about a storm shelter. Storm season is always a rough season, but you can stay safe in a new storm shelter poured by Hicks Concrete. For more information, call Hicks Concrete today at 618-499-2946. That's Hicks Concrete, a proud sponsor of Bulldog Media.
Harrisburg Bulldog Media wants to thank Southern Trust Company for their ongoing support and generosity. Southern Trust Company is also a proud supporter of the Harrisburg Bulldog Athletics on Bulldog Media, and they would like to wish everyone a very Merry Christmas this holiday season. Again, Southern Trust Company, a proud sponsor of Harrisburg Bulldogs, right here on Bulldog Media.
Ethan Grounds DMD specializes in general and cosmetic dentistry. Outside of adult and child cleanings, his office also offers dental implants, smile makeovers, same-day dentistry, adult orthodontics, teeth whitening, and more. Ethan's passion has always been his patients in providing a service that can improve their overall health and confidence. So go see Ethan Grounds in Harrisburg today. Ethan Grounds DMD, hometown care, beautiful result.
You've paid more to get less with all the rest. It's time to go with the best one tire and service. Just $29 gets you the complete oil change. A Valvoline full synthetic oil change, plus free tire rotation, brake inspection, and battery check. Why pay more to get less with the other guys? At Best One, just $29 gets you the complete oil change. Valvoline full synthetic oil, tire rotation, brake inspection, and battery check. During your visit, ask about V-Perks. Go with the best one tire and service. Home of the complete oil change. Up to 5 quarts excludes diesel.
Have you seen Sean E. Sasquatch running around town? Well, if you haven't seen him yet, you will. The 2025 Sasquatch Fest is right around the corner, and Mayor John McPeak and the city have an amazing day planned on October the 4th. There will be a 5K run in the morning, free carnival rides, live music all day uptown. There's also going to be over 80 vendors set up this year, plus 10 food trucks. Oh wait, there's more. There's a car show that will start at noon, and also starting at noon is the famous Sasquatch Roundtable discussion at City Hall. And Sean E. Sasquatch wants to invite everyone to attend.
Welcome back to Tri-C Gymnasium. Lady Dogs just fell to DuQuoin in 2 sets. They were swept. They've been swept 3 times in this tournament now, but they did sweep Anna Jonesboro earlier today. It's our City of Harrisburg post-game show. Don't forget that the Sasquatch Festival is October 4th this year. That's just coming up in just a little over a month. There'll be live music all day, 80 vendors, 10 food trucks, and free carnival rides from 11 to 7 p.m. Coming up on our City Harrisburg post-game show, we'll have our Farrell Hospital halftime or post-game stats. Again, Farrell Hospital's Harrisburg Family Medicine cares for Bulldog fans of all ages. Keep your family healthy all season long. Give them a call today. And we probably won't have a coach's interview before this one, hopefully after the next one, brought to you by the Medicine Shop, where they believe getting your prescription should be easy and stress-free. That's why they offer free delivery right to your front door. Give them a call, and they'll take care of the rest. That's the Medicine Shop, the hometown advantage. We'll take another break. We'll come back with more right after this on Bulldog Media, presented by Farmers State Bank and FSB Insurance.
Hey Harrisburg and all of Southern Illinois. This is Ein Bartow, owner of All-in-One Real Estate Company. Whether you're buying, selling, or investing, we handle it all. Residential homes, commercial properties, lots, and farmland. Our team is local and committed to putting your goals first. We live and work right here in the community because where you live is our business. So when you're ready for real estate you can trust, call us at 618-294-8472 or visit All-in-One Real Estate Company online. Now let's get back to the game.
Are you having problems with your home or business's electrical system? Is a Generac generator in your near future? Maybe you're building your dream home. Well, Sullivan Electric is there for you. At Sullivan Electric, we are 4 generations strong of IBEW trained electricians serving Southern Illinois. From preventative maintenance to emergencies and anything in between, call on the trusted professionals at Sullivan Electric. Our family serving yours. We are reliable, affordable, and professional. Give Mike a call today at 618-926-3304.
Free delivery, free advice, and the hometown advantage. Welcome to the Medicine Shop of Harrisburg, Marion, Ridgeway, Shawneetown, and El Dorado. We're a small, locally owned pharmacy making a big impact on our customers and our communities. We offer full pharmacy services and home medical equipment with hometown pride. Switching is easy. Just ask. The Medicine Shop and Home Health Solutions. How can we help you?
You may have many goals ahead: retirement, education, family events, travel, or you may be focused on a single need, like saving for a new home. Regardless of where you stand, Michael Stewart looks forward to being the advisor that knows what's important to you, not just the numbers in your portfolio. A financial advisor who understands your goals and broader financial picture, and more importantly, a financial advisor that makes it easy to get started. Go see Michael Stewart at 807 South Commercial Street in Harrisburg, or give him a call, 618-252-5595.
Welcome back to the Tri-C Gym here at the Tri-C Elementary School, getting ready for Harrisburg taking on Goreville in back-to-back games. They just fell to DeCoin in 2 sets. Real quick, our Farrell Hospital post-game stats: 4 kills and an ace for McKendra Douglas, 2 kills for Emma Mills, 4 kills, 4 blocks for Savannah Flannery. Coral Hathaway had 5 kills and an ace. Emma Morris had 3 kills. Jamison Green, 3 with 2 aces and a block. And that was about it with our Farrell Hospital stats from that game. We'll take one more break. We'll come back. We'll give you our hardware from this game. That's our Sullivan Electric Power Move of the game and our Mackey's Pizza Player of the game right after this break on Bulldog Media, presented by Farmers State Bank and FSB Insurance.
My name is Eric Widges, CEO of FSB Insurance Agency. What makes us different and what makes us special is that we've been serving the Harrisburg community since 1945. We have an award-winning team recognized by a regional carrier as an Agency of the Year, ready to serve you in any way possible, whether that's answering the phone in person, being here in the office, or ready to serve you with a Coke or a Sprite. This is our community. Whether it's your home, your auto, a life policy, or your benefits, we're here to protect what matters most.
Are joint stiffness and muscle imbalance holding you back? Break free from limitation with the Flexed and Focus program at Joiner Therapy. Our expert team of clinicians at Marion, Harrisburg, and Carmine are ready to help you today. Flexed and Focus is an assisted stretching program that's designed to help you improve your flexibility, decrease stress, and make you feel better. Contact Joiner Therapy and ask for the Flexed and Focus program. It's time to unlock your potential and move without restriction. Joiner Therapy, where movement is medicine.
Be a part of the action at SIC. I love being a part of an award-winning team.
And I can continue to play the sport I love.
Playing near home means family in the stands.
Be a part of the action at SIC.
Hello everyone, and I'm Trey Reamer with Harrisburg Bulldog Media. And when I think of my hometown of Harrisburg, I think about the Harrisburg Bulldogs and the place to go for your pregame and postgame snacks. Dairy Queen. Go see Julie and Jamie and the crew and have them whip you up your favorite royal treat, like the Peanut Buster Parfait or your favorite Blizzard, or even the good old Dilly Bars, already made and ready to go. All perfect to take to the game. The Harrisburg Bulldogs and Harrisburg Dairy Queen, a perfect combo, and they're proud sponsors right here on Bulldog Media.
Welcome back to Tri-C Gym here at Tri-C Elementary School. Lady Dogs were just swept by DuQuoin in 2 straight sets. Let's get to our hardware real quick, then we'll get ready for our pregame show of our next game. I'll start with our Mackey's Pizza player of the game. Tonight's going to go to Jamison Green. She was phenomenal again. She had about 4 kills, a couple of aces, and some blocks in that game. Overall, I thought she had a pretty good performance. We'll give her Mackey's Pizza player of the game. Also, our Sullivan Electric power move of the game, going to be Savannah Flannery's big blocks up front. Savannah, who was our player of the game against AJ, is just doing great today, and I thought it was well-deserved. Her presence up front was huge for Harrisburg once again, so she's our Sullivan Electric player or power move of the game. Again, Sullivan Electric, reliable, affordable, and professional, whether it's day or night, commercial or residential. 618-926-3304. All right, we're going to take our final break. We'll be back in just a couple of minutes. We're going to stay on the air, roll some commercials, and get our bills paid so we can come back with our second game, Harrisburg versus DuQuoin. Second of the afternoon, but third of the day. Again, Lady Dogs fall to DuQuoin in 2 sets. Back with more after this on Bulldog Media, powered by Farmers State Bank and FSB Insurance.
Are you feeling stuck growing your business? Get expert advice on marketing, finance, operations, and more, all at no cost. Unlock your business potential by visiting the Illinois Small Business Development Center, located at Southeastern Illinois College. We have the right tools, resources, and expertise to help you accomplish your goals. Let us be your partner in small business success. Visit our website at illinoisSBDC.com.
Gavin's Car Care, located on North Main Street in Harrisburg, is a proud supporter of the Harrisburg Bulldog Athletics. Gavin says it's not too early to get that full detail on your vehicle before fall gets here, or maybe you just only have time for a quick wash and wax. Gavin's Car Care has a full selection of car detailing options. Gavin's Car Care, 618-499-6543. Call them today and tell them you heard about it right here on Bulldog Media.
Mackey's Pizza has been in business in Harrisburg for over 50 years. Yes, you heard that right. Over 50 years. Over 50 years of supporting the community of Harrisburg. Over 50 years of employing veterans from around the area and giving hundreds of local high school kids their first job. That's Mackey's Pizza of Harrisburg, located at 502 East Poplar Street. Also, give them a call for pickup or delivery at 618-252-6368. Are you looking for some home insurance? What about life or auto insurance? Well, look no further than Shane Gooden in Harrisburg. Shane is your one-stop shop for the service you deserve at the price you want. Shane and his team are there to help you manage the risk of everyday life, recovery from the unexpected, and realize your dreams. Go see Shane and his team today at 120 South Commercial Street in Harrisburg, or call them at 618-252-7000.
Welcome back to Tri-C Gym. Lady Bulldog Volleyball at the River to River preview tournament with a little black diamond in there, if you will. Goreville Black Cats, Harrisburg Dogs. We're getting started now. So we do want to thank, since 10, I mean, we've been on the air the whole time. So we just basically had a big pregame show earlier, but we do want to thank Michael Stewart and Associates in Harrisburg. Of course, our other pregame sponsors that we have, that's Hicks Concrete, 618-499-2946. Our Gavin's Car Care Bulldog of the Week, which has been Emma Tess Harbison. Also, Sullivan Electric is our starting lineup, 618-926-3304. The Medicine Shop in Harrisburg, they are local and they are very convenient. They all have over-the-counter smiles for the pharmacy experience you expect. That's the Medicine Shop, the hometown advantage. Also want to thank Ranco Roofing for our keys to the game, 618-594-1178. They're home with a 50-year roof warranty. And, of course, Southern Trust is who our opening serve is made possible by here today. Goreville served one in the net to get started. That's how DuQuoin started. And then McKinnor Douglas serves first for Harrisburg. We'll see how the Lady Dogs do against the Cats, trying to at least, at best, find themselves to go. Let's see, they played 2 and lost on Thursday, as that's a miss hit on Harrisburg. It's 1-1. Lost 2 on Thursday, lost 1 today. Best they can do is 2-3. Worst is 1-4. And they're making sure their rotations are right for Harrisburg. All right. Harrisburg just getting all their eggs on the Orville didn't warm up either, so That's why they're allowing us to get started here early. Getting closer. This game was technically supposed to start at 1 o'clock. There's a shot on the outside. A bullet dug out from McKinder Douglas. She had a great game against DuQuoin as well. She was one I was also tiptoeing for Mackey's Pizza Player of the Game, but it was Jamison Green. Here's a set in the middle to Flannery. She pushes that one. And there's a miss hit on Goreville. Harrisburg gets the point. They're up 2-1 here against the Black Cats. Of course, I want to thank Farmers State Bank and FSB Insurance, also our Best One Tire broadcast booth. They have the lowest price and parts for brakes, batteries, oil changes, and more. Plus, you get free alignment checks as well as lifetime free tire rotations when you buy 4 new tires with them. So go to 130 South Commercial Street to get all that. There is an ace for Hadley Hunt, her 3rd ace of the day. Had 2 against Anna Jonesboro in their morning game. And she's been great, as Hadley. Here's her serve, her second one. As Harrisburg leads by 2, and that's back-to-back. And it didn't do the cheer. I think Coral just mouthed, was that an ace? That's 2, though, for Hadley Hunt back-to-back. So she's got 4 on the day. Here's Coral Hathaway, hits one in the net up front. And that's Goreville's point. The Black Cats. Lady Black Cats. You're good. Back to serve, number 34 for them. That's Kate Crack. K-R-A-C-K. Here's Douglas over to Jamison Green. Her shot tipped at the net by a very tall Addie Underwood. He's the tallest player out on the floor for Goreville, and maybe if anybody. And Sally Morris gets a big kill. That's much needed. Brought to you by Joiner Therapy Services. Here it is on the Sullivan Electric replay after she hit it into the net to end basically the first game, or the last game against DuQuoin. She was very upset with herself, but she bounces back there with a big kill. Can Joiner Therapy. They got a power and development program where you can build strength, boost performance, an expert-led injury prevention program designed for young athletes. Let us help your kid stay in the game. And that's a point for DuQuoin. For Goreville. Whew. Come on, Trey. Serve is up and over. Here's a set up front. That was Coral Hathaway, a big block at the net. That's Ellie Tripp. Got to know we're playing DuQuoin, or Goreville, so you're going to have a Tripp in the lineup somewhere. Todd Tripp, I think I saw him somewhere. Yeah, he is here. Athletic director down there at Goreville. They host us for the Goreville Invitational in basketball. We always appreciate their hospitality as that one goes out of bounds. And we're tied at 5 right now here in the midst of set 1 between the Black Cats and the Lady Dogs. Final volleyball game of the day in this gym, period. And final one for Harrisburg, period. Whether they win or lose, there's Mills to the back row. And here's a shot from Mills into the net. And Goreville retakes the lead 6-5. A serve up and over. Hunt dug it out. There's Wilson's shot. A nice move there for number 11. Fooled everybody. That was Ellie Tripp. Put it where they weren't. And Goreville's up by 2. Shot again that time. Right side shot finds a hole. Number 12, Alexia lands her name. I don't have kids or heights or anything for them. Just names and numbers. That one just over the net from Underwood. And Harrisburg's going to get the point there. Play with the home field advantage. Call our Bulldog Transportation sponsor, Ein Bartow, and her team at All-in-One Real Estate Company, 618-294-8472. As Emma Morris is back to serve for Harrisburg. Lady Dogs have 2 aces thus far in this first set. That's a service error, too strong. Point goes Black Cats, and they lead it by 3. There's a substitution on their side of the net. Douglas with the dig, back set over to Hathaway. Nice dig on the other side. Shot from 24, that is Tilly Stewart. Now Douglas with her swing. Bump set back to Stewart on the left side. She hits the net. Harrisburg point back within 2. So Harrisburg lost to Murfreesboro Thursday in their first game, then lost to Pinckneyville in their second. This morning played AJ, swept them in 2 sets. They just lost to DuQuoin in 2. And Flannery, a miss hit there, comes all the way back into the basket for the Goreville point. It's very quiet in here. I'm afraid to talk too loud. Which these girls have been playing volleyball all day Thursday. And there's a shot in for Coral Hathaway, her first joiner therapy kill. Snuck it in the back row there. Puts the Dogs back within 2. Still having some rotation problems for Harrisburg. Hathaway up front. Douglas goes left side to Green, our player of the game last game. Too strong that time. Towards the corner. And back up by 3 is Goreville. Wilson, Hathaway, and Morris in the back row. Douglas, Flannery, and Jamison Green up front. Here's the serve from 27. That's Cadence Albright. Jamison Green, this shot wasn't too far. Stewart, big block from Flannery. Savannah Flannery's been the player of the day for Harrisburg, I think it's safe to say.
Stewart,
there it is on the Sullivan Electric replay.
Flannery.
And they're fixing a rotation issue. Man, it's dead quiet. Harrisburg down 2. Stewart now on the right side, goes cross court. Nice dig out from Douglas. Morris, her shot tipped at the net. Underwood sends it back. Flannery, just her body scares Goreville from trying to do anything with that. And Harrisburg now pulls within 1 point here in the first set. Ready to become a nurse? Start at SIC, one of the top nursing schools in the region. You can start registering for the fall of 2026. Deadline's February 28th. sic.edu/nursing for more information. Douglas now to Morris. She punches it over, and in the net was Goreville. And we're tied at 11 here in the first set. Back to serve, McKinder Douglas. Shot from Underwood, and it's a Harrisburg point. Flannery thought she was getting called for being in the net. She was like, I was not in the, nor did I touch the volleyball. It was hit the net from Underwood, and that gives Harrisburg the lead. Underwood this time, off the tips of the fingers of Flannery. Jamison Green pushes it over. Big block again from Savannah. Dude, she's unstoppable today, is Flannery. That's her third block, and we've got a timeout brought to you by Shane Gooden. We'll take it 2. We'll be back in 30 seconds, plus some.
Hey Harrisburg and all of Southern Illinois, this is Ein Bartow, owner of All-in-One Real Estate Company. Whether you're buying, selling, or investing, we handle it all. Residential homes, commercial properties, lots, and farmland. Our team is local and committed to putting your goals first. We live and work right here in the community because where you live is our business. So when you're ready for real estate you can trust, call us at 618-294-8472 or visit All-in-One Real Estate Company online. Now let's get back to the game.
Are you having trouble with your home or business's electrical system? Well, Sullivan Electric is here to help. They are 4 generations strong of IBEW trained electricians serving Southern Illinois. Preventative maintenance to emergencies and anything in between. You can call on the trusted professionals at Sullivan Electric. They're reliable, affordable, and professional. So give Mike a call today at 618-926-3304. Sullivan Electric, a proud sponsor of Bulldog Media.
Back here at the Tri-C Gym at the Tri-C Elementary School, Lady Dogs taking on Goreville, their third match today, 5th of the tournament, and their final. Right now, the Dogs have a 2-point lead, 13-11. As you see on your Dr. Ethan Grounds DMD scoreboard, this one heading towards the back. It's off Coral Hathaway. It may have fell in regardless. That was, I'm okay with the chance of trying to take that one. Stanley's Italian beef seasoning goes great on chicken, beef, pork, turkey, deer, and more. Get some today at Big John's in El Dorado or the Millstone Market in Carrier Mills. That's the most local, and there's an ace. Nobody touched that one, and we're tied at 13 again. As we just got out of a Shane Gooden timeout just moments ago, 618-252-7000 for home life and auto insurance. Go see Sugar Shane today. That one's in the net service area. He's umpiring baseball right now. Junior high, I don't know about like this very moment. But this season, he'll be an IHSA official as well. We'll see him a lot in basketball, especially at games at Davenport. They hire him a lot. Here's Hadley Hunt. We appreciate his support, though, here on Bulldog Media. There's an ace. Hadley Hunt, that's her 3rd ace here against Goreville. That's her 5th ace today. Let's see if Hadley Hunt can do it again. And she will not. That was a nice save from Underwood to get that over. Goes in the net. Harrisburg's got to get it over. They do with Wilson. Lady Dogs still in control, up by 2. And control of the volleyball at the moment. Green off the tape. That one nearly falls in, and it will be a Harrisburg point. A lift is the call against the Goreville Black Cats. Dogs up 3. Hadley Hunt's 4th straight serve. Goreville gets it over. Here's Douglas to Hathaway in the middle. Saved by Underwood of Goreville. Douglas now over to Green. Douglas back corner. Pretty good here. With the 30th point of this set. That one's in the net. That'll be the Black Cats' point. 16-14 now your score. Nice save from Douglas. Morris has to get it over. She does towards the corner. Kept alive by Goreville. Maybe would have went out, but Harrisburg will catch the break for sure. There's Hathaway. She's blocked up at the net. Green now down the net line. Couldn't get it to fall. Douglas will back set Morris this time. That one's off the net, and that'll be a Goreville point. Douglas up to Hathaway. Goreville back within 1 point, trying to get this thing tied again. Harrisburg looking to prevent. Underwood got it over. Hathaway right back. Hey, it works out. Coral Hathaway, joiner therapy, kill her second. Not ideal of a shot, but we'll take it again. Joiner therapy services 618-252-7171. A rotation on both sides. Stronger businesses will build stronger communities. That's why the Small Business Development Center at SIC is here to support local entrepreneurs like yourself. For no cost, IllinoisSBDC.com for more information. And the Dogs won't get the ace there. Kinsley Stewart is in. I told Coach Stewart he needed to come, and the Dogs get a kill down the line from Emma Mills. That's her first. Kinsley Stewart now going to serve. See, Jake, you should be here today on the headset with me, supporting your daughter. Nearly got an ace there. He's at home watching Ohio State. Probably called in sick for the JV softball game. There's a shot from Hathaway towards the corner, and too strong. Point goes to Goreville, makes it 18-16 here in set number 1. Miscommunication there, but they got it over thanks to Ava Wilson. This one popped up for Douglas. She sends it over. Hunt up front to Douglas. Back corners where she tried to go. Couldn't get it there. There's a shot from Goreville. Pretty good volley here. Almost miscommunication. Douglas going to set up Emma off the tape, and it falls in. Her second joiner therapy kill. Dogs back up by 3. And Emma Morris is going to go back and serve. See if the Dogs can end today with a sweep. They got to get this first set first. And Emma was going to serve, and she's going to share the ball and give it to Maddie Walker, who checks in, and Walker will serve. Up and over. Nearly found the bleachers. Nice save from Goreville's number 2. Hathaway hits the back wall on that shot. Now serving number 12, Lexia Land. Her serve is up and over. Hathaway couldn't get it over the net. That's in the net. And now all of a sudden, Goreville's back within 1, 19-18. Late stages of set number 1. Lexia Land, her serve is over. Mills' shot off the tips of the fingers. Big block attempt from Hathaway. Couldn't get it over. It falls in, and now we are tied at 19. Harrisburg has both of their timeouts. I think Goreville's used one. That one's in the net. That's going to benefit Harrisburg. Now they're at 20. And Savannah Flannery is going to come back in. That's good news for Harrisburg. Serve is into the net. Back and forth they go there. It's 20-20. Hindsight. Let's see if Ellie Tripp can keep the net serves going. And she can. 21-20 Harrisburg. Now let's get ours over the net. Let's end this rally. Ava Wilson back to serve. She dribbles that thing, spins it, and now hits it. That's tipped at the net by Flannery. Wilson saves it in the back row. Bump set. Walker has to send it over. Shot down the line. Walker up to Douglas. Now to Flannery in the middle. Off the tape. Back over. Bergen pops this one in the air. Walker thought Douglas was there. Some miscommunication, and we're tied at 21. Serve coming up from 27, Cadence Albright. It got over. Walker to Douglas, down to Jamison Green, cross court, bullet, but kept alive from Goreville. Out of bounds, though. Harrisburg back on top, 22-21. Harrisburg cannot beat themselves. If we had a Ranco roofing key to the game here, it's finish. Lady Dogs have to be able to finish. They get leads late, but they are not able to hold on. Let's change that here against Goreville this afternoon. That one falls in for Goreville, and we're back tied at 22 apiece. Serving out of the corner and into the net. That was all Tilly Stewart. And gives Harrisburg the point. They're now 2 away from a set 1 victory. Hadley Hunt's going to come in. Flannery out. Coral Hathaway will also check in for Briley Bergen. Play smart. That's what Coach Hawk Stanley's telling the girls. That one's high in the rafters. Hunt already has got 3 aces. Yeah, big swing there from Coral Hathaway, but a nice block on the other side of the net from Albright. Oh, that hits the projector and falls in. Woo. I think they didn't switch sides the first game of this tournament. Then they started. I wonder if that's why the projector only sets on this side of the gym and causes issues. But it's 23-23. We got a timeout. We'll take it 2. Brought to you by Shane Gooden. Back right after this.
Are you starting to plan your long-term financial goals and really just need some help? Well, you can count on your Ameriprise financial advisors, Michael Stewart and Jessica Stevens, to navigate your financial well-being today and tomorrow. They would love to help you with your long-term financial goals. You can reach him and Jessica Stevens at their office at 807 South Commercial Street in Harrisburg, or call them 618-252-5595. That's Michael Stewart and Associates in Harrisburg.
The Shane Gooden timeout, 618-252-7000 for Home Life and Auto Insurance. He's Shane Gooden today. We're tied at 23. And back to serve will be Goreville. And they've got number 34 back there. That is Kate Crack. Crack sends it over. Hathaway pushes towards the back corner. Shot from Underwood down the net. Hunt got it up, and Green sends it over. Back set to Underwood is out of bounds. Harrisburg gets the point. It's set point for the Dogs here against Goreville in the first set. Kinsley Stewart going to check in. (24-23). See if Stewart can get an ace. We'll make it the Sullivan Electric power move of the game. Jake might not be here, but we are. Here it is. I hope he's watching. Here is Mills to the back row, and she gets the kill, and the Dogs get the first set. Emma Mills, her 3rd kill, brought to you by Joiner Therapy Services, and set 1 belongs to Harrisburg. And we will step aside. We'll have set number 2 right after this. Also, Harrisburg Dairy Queen, the best place to go before and after all volleyball games. See Julie and the crew for this month's Blizzard of the Month. We'll be back right after this.
Free delivery, free advice, and the hometown advantage. Welcome to the Medicine Shop of Harrisburg, Marion, Ridgeway, Shawneetown, and El Dorado. We're a small, locally owned pharmacy making a big impact on our customers and our communities. We offer full pharmacy services and home medical equipment with hometown pride. Switching is easy. Just ask. The Medicine Shop and Home Health Solutions. How can we help you?
Are joint stiffness and muscle imbalance holding you back? Break free from limitation with the Flexed and Focus program at Joiner Therapy. Our expert team of clinicians at Marion, Harrisburg, and Carmine are ready to help you today. Flexed and Focus is an assisted stretching program that's designed to help you improve your flexibility, decrease stress, and make you feel better. Contact Joiner Therapy and ask for the Flexed and Focus program. It's time to unlock your potential and move without restriction. Joiner Therapy, where movement is medicine.
At Farmers State Bank, our work starts with people, the ones behind the counter and the ones across it. We're the familiar faces greeting you with a smile, the helping hands making sure you leave with answers and not questions. And when we step outside these walls, you'll find us right beside you, cheering you on, showing up, and celebrating what makes our hometown special. Because the truth is, we're not just in this community, we're part of it. Your story shapes ours, and every success here makes us all stronger. And remember, at Farmers State Bank, no one serves you better.
Ethan Grounds DMD specializes in general and cosmetic dentistry. Outside of adult and child cleanings, his office also offers dental implants, smile makeovers, same-day dentistry, adult orthodontics, teeth whitening, and more. Ethan's passion has always been his patients in providing a service that can improve their overall health and confidence. So go see Ethan Grounds in Harrisburg today. Ethan Grounds, DMD, hometown care, beautiful result.
You've paid more to get less with all the rest. It's time to go with the Best One Tire and Service. Just $29 gets you the complete oil change, a Valvoline full synthetic oil change, plus free tire rotation, brake inspection, and battery check. Why pay more to get less with the other guys? At Best One, just $29 gets you the complete oil change, Valvoline full synthetic oil, tire rotation, brake inspection, and battery check. During your visit, ask about V-Perks. Go with the Best One Tire and Service, home of the complete oil change. Up to 5 quarts excludes diesel.
Have you seen Sean E. Sasquatch running around town? Well, if you haven't seen him yet, you will. The 2025 Sasquatch Fest is right around the corner, and Mayor John McPeak and the city have an amazing day planned on October the 4th. There will be a 5K run in the morning, free carnival rides, live music all day uptown. There's also going to be over 80 vendors set up this year, plus 10 food trucks. Oh wait, there's more. There's a car show that will start at noon, and also starting at noon is the famous Sasquatch Roundtable discussion at City Hall. And Sean E. Sasquatch wants to invite everyone to attend.
Welcome back here. You see the Lady Bulldogs coming back out on the floor. They just took set number 1 against the Goreville Black Cats. Going to try to do set number 2 here as well. Let's end it with a sweep. That's how the Dogs started their day today against Anna Jonesboro, but they were just swept by DuQuoin right before this. And we'll see what happens here for set number 2. There's Ashton Hawk Stanley. She's already got her first career win under her belt. Her team right now is sitting at 1-3 on the season. 1-4 on the season, sorry. Lost at NCOE at home on Tuesday. Came here Thursday, lost to Murphy and Pinckneyville, lost to DuQuoin, and we beat Anna Jonesboro. And hopefully we're going to beat the Lady Black Cats of Goreville. But as you can see, that first set was a close one. But here we go. McKendra Douglas going to get us started on the other side. And we're underway. There's a big shot from Jamison Green, and she gets the joiner therapy kill to get us going. Her first kill against Goreville after leading the team against DuQuoin. Douglas with the serve. That was a big shot from Goreville's number 24. I got to get their roster back pulled up. Again, it's on my phone. I had to get one on the phone because, again, they don't have any in this gym. That was Tilly Stewart. Douglas in the middle. That shot in the net by Jamison Green, and Goreville takes the 2-1 lead. Bulldog fans, volleyball season means it's fall, which means the Pumpkin Pie Blizzard is back. Be sure to stop by Harrisburg Dairy Queen and get that today. Serve probably would have been out, but Ava Wilson keeps it out in front. Here's McKendra Douglas. She got it over to the net. Now in the middle, cross-court kill for Underwood, and it's a 3-1 Goreville Black Cat lead. Goreville's serve is over by 27. That was Cadence Albright. Douglas going to set up Jamison Green, looking for her second kill of the set. They keep it up. That one is a bullet off of Coral Hathaway and McKendra Douglas. Another kill for Tilly Stewart, and Harrisburg down by 3. Another serve coming up from Cadence Albright. Perfect serve, and that's an ace. It's 5-1. Lady Dogs are falling apart. Another ace back-to-back. Hawk Stanley's got hands in the air like, what in the world is going on? She literally just said play volleyball. She's calling a timeout. We'll take it too. It's brought to you by Shane Gooden, your State Farm insurance agent in Harrisburg.
This year, Farrell Hospital is proud to celebrate 100 years of caring for our community. From our beginnings in 1925 to today, we've been here for you and your family. From primary care to orthopedic services, cancer care, and surgery, you can depend on us to provide expert care close to home. Because when it comes to your health, you shouldn't have to travel far. Farrell Hospital, right here for your health when it matters most.
Have you done all the planning for your next home project, but you just can't decide where you want to get all of your material to get the job done? Avoid driving to Marion or Paducah and buy right here in Harrisburg with Barnes Lumber Company. Barnes Lumber Company will have all you will need for your next home project, big or small. Plus, you save time, gas, and money when you shop local at Barnes Lumber. Visit them at 318 West Lincoln Avenue in Harrisburg or give them a call, 618-253-7277.
Out of the Shane Gooden timeout, right back to action. This has been one volley. Nice dig from Douglas off the basketball goal. Then Morris allows Wilson to send it over. Slow start to set two for Harrisburg. Nice running save from Douglas, and they got to get it over, and Green does. There's a shot in the net against Goreville's Tilly Stewart. Dogs catch a break there for their second point of this second set. Flannery's going to have seat. Hadley Hunt's going to come out. Hadley serve up and over. Hathaway's going to get a kill. Her first joiner therapy of the set, third of the match. Here it is on the Sullivan Electric replay. Again, their power and development program builds strength, boosts performance, an expert-led injury prevention program designed for young athletes. Let them keep your kid in the game. Hathaway hit that one in the net, and the Dogs will go back down by 4 here in the second set. Ace. Whether you're dropping off, picking up kids, or traveling to a game, your car needs to be in tip-top shape just like your athlete. Think Best One Tire and Service in Harrisburg at 130 South Commercial Street. Another ace back-to-back. It's like the Lady Dogs are falling apart. 9-3. Hathaway, her shot over. And that's another kill for Goreville. Hawk Stanley's only got one more timeout for the entire second set, so she's got to spend it wisely. Her team is down by 7. Hathaway over to Green. Shot in the middle, blocked by Coral. And Douglas couldn't get it back up. Desiree Nelson's going to come in, the junior middle hitter. Coach Hawk Stanley has taken Coral Hathaway out. That's one thing Coach Stanley said she's not going to be afraid to do. She's not going to be afraid to throw players in, try different things when things aren't working. And that's not a shot at Coral at all. Coral will be back in here shortly, but giving a chance for Nelson to get in the match and see what she can do. And in the net was Nelson. And Harrisburg down by 9. That one out of bounds. Harrisburg catches a break there. All of our scoreboard updates, again, brought to you by Barnes Lumber in Harrisburg. They're your locally owned hardware store. They have expert advice, tools, and the equipment and the products you need to get your job done. See them at 318 West Lincoln Avenue in Harrisburg. This is the final game of the day in the Tri-C Gym and for the Harrisburg Lady Dogs, regardless of outcome. And there's a kill for Goreville. They are up by 9. I don't think Harrisburg has trailed by 9 all day long. In any set against any team. There's crack serve, and she got it. You're almost to the point. Let's just call this set and let's start a new one. Dogs just need a fresh start. They need a blank slate. Coming back's going to be hard, but a service error like that will help. And actually, I think all but one of Harrisburg's points are errors on Goreville. This serve is up and over for Morris. Almost got an ace. Douglas to the back corner. Mills, her shot blocked, but goes out of bounds. She gets another joiner therapy kill. That's Emma's 4th kill of the game. Serve is good from Morris. And Goreville finds a hole where Harrisburg isn't. Back to serve now for the Black Cats, Addie Underwood. Where's number 9? Sends it over the net. Douglas gets the dig. Set in the middle. Big swing, but out of bounds by Ellie Tripp. And a pair of Black Cats about to check in. From opening serve to closing, our Bulldog Transportation sponsor at All-in-One Real Estate Company gets you across the line. Call line or one of our team members, 618-294-8472. Goreville 10 points away from taking the second set. Let's see if the Dogs can complete a big second set comeback. It's possible. They've had some long runs today. That one down the line and out of bounds. Was there a tip? And John Watt says there was a touch by Harrisburg. I don't know if I didn't really see change of direction of the ball. But again, it was hit hard. Probably broke a finger. A set to the left side. That shot was tipped by Flannery off the arm of Stewart. They'll go to the middle this time. That pushover from Tripp. Douglas back over. This time they're going back to the right side. That shot is good for a kill for Black Cat number 2, Allison Chamness. Wearing the goggles out on the floor. Might be hard to see for you on our camera angle. We're in a small gym. We couldn't put a camera at center court and you'd be able to see both sides. That's a shot in the net. An error against Goreville. They lead 17-8. Jameson Green in. Set on the right side. That shot right in the net again. A lot of those coming from Ellie Tripp here in set number 2. Allowing Harrisburg to stay in this one. They're only down now by 8. Ava Wilson serves it. That one for Tilly Stewart. She gets another kill. Southeastern Illinois College. Learn to weld in just 8 weeks. You can take night welding classes in the fall. Daytime in Carmi. Register now. Serve is over from Tripp. And that's a shot in for Harrisburg. Finally, a joiner therapy kill for the Lady Dogs. First one in a while. They're back within 8. serves over. That one's in the rafters. Different player has to hit it, and she does, and they get it over to the Cats. Big shot from Tilly Stewart, and she gets it in for another kill. 9-point lead for Stewart and the Cats. Coach Hawk Stanley looks very frustrated. You see her far back on your screen on the left, hands on the hips, and an angry face. Morse hits the pole, and that'll be a Goreville point. Harrisburg down 10. They've only scored 10 in the second set. Glad we squeaked by in the first set, getting the win. A set in the middle to Flannery, pokes it towards the back. That's a hard shot and finds the corner all the way from nearly the back on the other side was Cadence Albright. What a play from her. 4 points away now is Goreville from taking set 2. That one off the tape. Makes it awkward, but the Dogs got it over. Back set. That one drops in. Another kill for Underwood. And Maddie Walker's going to check in. 3 points away is Goreville from taking set 2. Let's hope the Dogs bounce back in set 3. We'll go to 15, pending a amazing comeback right now. This shot is too far. Dogs now down 11. I'm ahead of you. If you're watching, Ohio State's leading Texas 14-7. Anybody is like, man, I wanted to watch that, but I'm going to watch my kid. Or you just like watching Lady Bulldog Volleyball like us. We appreciate your viewership. There's a shot for Underwood, cross court, and nice save from Douglas after Wilson got it back in the air. Underwood tries the other side, and Douglas gave her all, but that one falls in. 2 points away for the Black Cats. Stanley's Food System signature products, the Italian beef seasoning, goes great with beef, pork, chicken, turkey, deer, and many additional products. Get yours today. Back set goes off the arm of Underwood. And there's another kill for Goreville. Here it's set point. I didn't set my fantasy lineup today for baseball. We got a timeout. We'll take it too. We'll step aside. Be back in 60 seconds.
You've been looking for some auto insurance? Well, buckle up with State Farm and get auto insurance in Harrisburg that fits your needs. You've got plenty of options, from collision and comprehensive to rental and rideshare. If you need more than an auto policy for the family, they provide car insurance coverage for new drivers, business travelers, collectors, and more. Not to mention, State Farm is the largest auto insurance provider in the U.S. You could even save more by combining the purchase of auto and home policies. So go see Shane Gooden in Harrisburg. He'll get you taken care of.
Are you in the need of a roof? How about peace of mind? Ranco Roofing is the home of the 50-year roof warranty. Ranco Roofing offers free roof inspections and estimates. They also have financing available. Ranco Roofing, 618-594-1178. Call for all your residential and commercial roofing needs or visit them, rancoroof.com. Ranco Roofing, serving all of Southern Illinois, are proud sponsors of the Harrisburg Bulldogs here on Bulldog Media.
Welcome back here to nice try set for Goreville, and they'll win it right there on the service here from Harrisburg. We're playing 3 sets. We'll take a break. We'll be back with it right after this on Bulldog Media.
My name is Eric Widges, CEO of FSB Insurance Agency. What makes us different and what makes us special is that we've been serving the Harrisburg community since 1945. We have an award-winning team recognized by a regional carrier as an Agency of the Year, ready to serve you in any way possible, whether that's answering the phone in person, being here in the office, or ready to serve you with a Coke or a Sprite. This is our community. Whether it's your home, your auto, a life policy, or your benefits, we're here to protect what matters most.
Gavin's Car Care, located on North Main Street in Harrisburg, is a proud supporter of the Harrisburg Bulldog Athletics. Gavin says it's not too early to get that full detail on your vehicle before fall gets here, or maybe you just only have time for a quick wash and wax. Gavin's Car Care has a full selection of car detailing options. Gavin's Car Care, 618-499-6543. Call them today and tell them you heard about it right here on Bulldog Media.
Mackey's Pizza in Harrisburg is known for their legendary thin crust pizza, but they also have great salads, sandwiches, and even spaghetti. Don't forget half-price breadstick Mondays. Basically, buy one, get one free, and you can't beat their pizza sauce, which comes with the breadsticks. Mackey's Pizza, a Harrisburg institution for over 50 years. Be sure to give Mackey's Pizza a call, 618-252-6368 today. Whenever you are craving a sweet treat, don't just sit there. Get up, get in the car, and head down to Harrisburg Dairy Queen. Dairy Queen has tons of sweet treats that will fix that craving. Whether it's the Blizzard of the Month, the Peanut Buster Parfait, Banana Split, or just a good old dilly bar, Julie and the crew will get you the sweet treat you are craving. Be sure to mention Bulldog Media when you stop by. Open as early as 9 a.m. or as late as 9 p.m. At Harrisburg Dairy Queen at 605 South Commercial Street in Harrisburg.
Be a part of the action at SIC. I love being a part of an award-winning team.
And I can continue to play the sport I love.
Playing near home means family in the stands.
Be a part of the action at SIC.
Hi, I'm Amy Dixon, Superintendent, and we love partnering with Farmers State Bank and My FSB Insurance. Farmers State Bank and My FSB Insurance show up. They show up in big ways for our students, for our staff, and for the community. FSB has been here this morning serving coffee to our staff. They provide lunch when needed, but it's beyond the monetary donations. It's that personal commitment. They love them well, and they support us in our endeavors, and we appreciate all that they do.
Are you having problems with your home or business's electrical system? Is a Generac generator in your near future? Maybe you're building your dream home. Well, Sullivan Electric is there for you. At Sullivan Electric, we are 4 generations strong of IBEW trained electricians serving Southern Illinois. From preventative maintenance to emergencies and anything in between, call on the trusted professionals at Sullivan Electric. Our family serving yours. We are reliable, affordable, and professional. Give Mike a call today at 618-926-3304.
Elementary School, Trey Reamer and Jamal Oxford with you. He's producing, I'm talking, and you're watching at home. Appreciate your viewership. As again, we have got set 3 coming. A great first set. A what in the world second set, and that's okay. We got a fresh slate. Look, 0-0. See if the Lady Dogs can bounce back here and come up with a victory. They beat Anna Jonesboro, and this is the first 3-setter Harrisburg is actually involved in far this year. They're through their 6 games now total. Again, 5. Their next broadcast or volleyball game will be Tuesday at SIC against El Dorado. Third set is to 15, and there's a kill for Underwood right out of the gate. And Goreville's 14 away. Harrisburg 15. The serve's up and over, and Emma Morris. Dogs have to get it over, even though that went over the tarp, and the Dogs end up getting a joiner therapy kill on it. We'll take it. Crittenden's going to have a seat. Savannah Flannery's going to come back into the game. Ava Wilson's going back to serve. And that one goes into the net. Flannery. Now Douglas over. That one's going to drop in from Underwood. 3-1 in favor of Goreville. Well, let's say this. Goreville did have a break. Harrisburg's playing back-to-back, and they had a thriller against DuQuoin in which they lost in 2 sets, but it was close. I think the girls are just getting tired. It's been a long day. And just think, if they didn't start this thing on Thursday, this thing would probably go into like 8 or 9 o'clock tonight because the Dogs played 2 on Thursday night here. There's a shot off of Flannery. Nice volley here. Douglas is all over the place. And 4 hits. Replay. Coach Hawk Stanley called out the players who had the hits. And that is crucial. I mean, you're down 5-1, or is it 4-1? And now we're 4-2. So yeah, that could be crucial in the end of this, getting that call right. And the official did say my fault and got her fixed, and we're rolling. Coming up after the game, we'll have our City Harrisburg post-game show. We'll have our Mike Sullivan Electric Power Move of the game, Mackey's Pizza Player of the game. It will be brief. They're already cleaning up here at the school, and they are shutting this place down early. So we'll take one break, come on, and get everything wrapped up for you and get on the road. And we still got to pick up everything. Harrisburg back-to-back points now after that missed call. So indeed, it was crucial. Here's Hadley Hunt back to serve. Flannery. And a put down and then a kick, which is valid, but it's out of bounds. You can't kick. It can hit your foot. That is legal. Learned that in a game a couple of years ago. And the Lady Bulldogs have got set 3 tied at 4 apiece. The back row. With the volley. And Goreville back on top 5-4. Back-to-back points for the Cats. Dogs are just falling apart here against Goreville. But it's not over yet. Awaiting the serve for Goreville. Hadley Hunt has a seat real quick. Off of Douglas, and the Dogs can't get it over. Another run for the Black Cats. They're 7 points away from winning this in a 3-setter. Harrisburg's only scored 4, as you see. That one falls in, another ace. Hawk Stanley's at a loss for words. Good bounce back point for Harrisburg. Nice dig from Ava Wilson. Here's a shot from Mills going towards the corner off of Goreville, and that'll be good for a kill for Emma Mills, brought to you by Joiner Therapy Services. 618-252-7171. And another Goreville point. They're now 5 away. Morris over to Douglas. It goes to the official. That one over the head of Flannery, and Douglas has been all over the floor today in all of Harrisburg's matches. Another point there. 3 away now is Goreville. And here it is, 13-6. We got a timeout. We'll take it too. We'll be back right after this. Brought to you by State Farm agent Shane Good.
Stanley's Food Systems is a new sponsor this year on Bulldog Media. One of the Stanley's signature products is their Stanley's Italian Beef Seasoning. It goes great with beef, pork, chicken, turkey, deer, and so many additional products. You can get your seasoning today at Big John's in El Dorado and also the Millstone Market in Carrier Mill. So don't wait. Go get your Stanley's Italian Beef Seasoning today.
Are you looking for an attorney who actually cares? Well, if you are, let me introduce you to Colby Smith-Peters of Smith-Peters Law Firm. Colby specializes in personal injury, car accidents, wrongful death, and workman's comp. He offers free consultation on all injury cases, and you only pay if you win. Colby also does estate planning, trust, estate administration, and also probate of wills and real estate transactions. Colby is a true fighter that he learned growing up right here in Harrisburg. A former Bulldog himself, supports the Harrisburg Bulldogs here on Bulldog Media.
Back here in, not Davenport, almost said that, but in the Tri-C Elementary School gym. I feel like I've been here for a whole grade. I mean, we've been here all Thursday and all day today. I could have completed 5th grade probably. Yeah, Billy Madison, indeed. I'm sitting at a small desk. That's what Ryan Hunt said I remind him of. This is a good volley here out of the timeout, called by Coach Hawk Stanley and the Lady Dogs, who right now are 1-3 in this tournament and trying to battle back late in the third set. They need 9. Goreville just needs 2. There's a big shot from Tripp, but too strong. Harrisburg gets the point. And here we go. Anaya Crittenden going to come back into the match. Here's the serve from Kinsley Stewart. Over the net, goes to the back row. Stewart bumps it up. And that one goes out of bounds off of Harrisburg, and it's set point, match point for the Goreville Lady Blackcats. This is the final match of the bronze bracket and of the day here in the Tri-C Gymnasium in Carterville. And we got a timeout. We'll take it too. We'll be back right after this on Bulldog Media.
Have you been needing some concrete work done, but you just don't know who to call? Well, think no more. Hicks Concrete is ready to help. From residential to commercial, they do it all. Driveways, sidewalks, patios, house slabs, and so much more. That's Hicks Concrete in Harrisburg. Call Hicks Concrete today at 618-499-2946. Again, that's 618-499-2946.
Out of the Shane Gooden timeout. Here we go. It's set point, match point for Goreville. And the serve is up. It's over. Wilson, Douglas, now Morrison hits it right into the net, and that's all she wrote. Harrisburg finishes the tournament 1-4. They fall in 3 sets to Goreville. City Harrisburg postgame show when we come back right here on Bulldog Media, powered by Farmers State Bank and FSB Insurance.
At Farmers State Bank, our work starts with people, the ones behind the counter and the ones across it. We're the familiar faces greeting you with a smile, the helping hands making sure you leave with answers and not questions. And when we step outside these walls, you'll find us right beside you, cheering you on, showing up, and celebrating what makes our hometown special. Because the truth is, we're not just in this community, we're part of it. Your story shapes ours, and every success here makes us all stronger. And remember, at Farmers State Bank, no one serves you better.
Are you fixing to build a brand new home and need your foundation poured? Look no further than Hicks Concrete in Harrisburg. They specialize in many concrete projects, including foundations. While you're at it, you might want to ask them about a storm shelter. Storm season is always a rough season, but you can stay safe in a new storm shelter poured by Hicks Concrete. For more information, call Hicks Concrete today at 618-499-2946. That's Hicks Concrete, a proud sponsor of Bulldog Media.
Harrisburg Bulldog Media wants to thank Southern Trust Company for their ongoing support and generosity. Southern Trust Company is also a proud supporter of the Harrisburg Bulldog Athletics on Bulldog Media, and they would like to wish everyone a very Merry Christmas this holiday season. Again, Southern Trust Company, a proud sponsor of Harrisburg Bulldogs, right here on Bulldog Media.
Ethan Grounds DMD specializes in general and cosmetic dentistry. Outside of adult and child cleanings, his office also offers dental implants, smile makeovers, same-day dentistry, adult orthodontics, teeth whitening, and more. Ethan's passion has always been his patients in providing a service that can improve their overall health and confidence. So go see Ethan Grounds in Harrisburg today. Ethan Grounds DMD, hometown care, beautiful result.
You've paid more to get less with all the rest. It's time to go with the best one tire and service. Just $29 gets you the complete oil change. A Valvoline full synthetic oil change, plus free tire rotation, brake inspection, and battery check. Why pay more to get less with the other guys? At Best One, just $29 gets you the complete oil change. Valvoline full synthetic oil, tire rotation, brake inspection, and battery check. During your visit, ask about V-Perks. Go with the best one tire and service. Home of the complete oil change. Up to 5 quarts excludes diesel.
Have you seen Sean E. Sasquatch running around town? Well, if you haven't seen him yet, you will. The 2025 Sasquatch Fest is right around the corner, and Mayor John McPeak and the city have an amazing day planned on October the 4th. There will be a 5K run in the morning, free carnival rides, live music all day uptown. There's also going to be over 80 vendors set up this year, plus 10 food trucks. Oh wait, there's more. There's a car show that will start at noon, and also starting at noon is the famous Sasquatch Roundtable discussion at City Hall. And Sean E. Sasquatch wants to invite everyone to attend.
Back here at Tri-C, they are cleaning up, and they warned us we got to get out of here quick. This City Harrisburg abbreviated post-game show. Dogs lose it there in 3 sets. Again, they finished the tournament 1-4. They lost to Pinckneyville and Murfreesboro in 2 sets, along with DuQuoin today in 2 sets, and then 3 to Goreville. They did start today with a win, a 2-set win, first of the year against Anna Jonesboro. Our player of the game in this one, brought to you by Mackey's Pizza, was McKendra Douglas. She was all over the floor all tournament long, but especially today. She was great. And then our power move of the game, I think we're going to have to give that to Hadley Hunt's 3 aces in the first set of this one. We want to thank all of our sponsors, of course. And again, we're going to have to get out of here. We thank All-in-One Real Estate, Ein Bartow and her team, for our transportation sponsor and getting us here today. We are going to head back to Harrisburg. Next broadcast will be Tuesday at SIC against El Dorado and the Lady Eagles. We'll have that one for you as well. We appreciate all you guys watching today. For Jamal Oxford, I'm Trey Reamer saying so long from Carterville, where Harrisburg finishes the SIRR Preview Tournament 1-4. Till next week, it's a presentation of Bulldog Athletics on Bulldog Media, powered by Farmers State Bank and FSB Insurance. Have a great Labor Day weekend.
This has been Harrisburg Lady Bulldog Volleyball on Bulldog Media, presented by Farmers State Bank and FSB Insurance. A special thank you to all of our sponsors. Ethan Grounds, Best One Tire, the City of Harrisburg, Sullivan Electric, All-in-One Real Estate, Michael Stewart and Associates, Southeastern Illinois College, the Illinois Small Business Development Center at SIC, the Medicine Shop, Joiner Therapy, Harrisburg Dairy Queen, Mackey's Pizza, Farrell Hospital, Gavin's Car Care, State Farm Agent Shane Gooden, Barnes Lumber, the Smith-Peters Law Firm, Southern Trust, Ranco Roofing, Hicks Concrete, and Stanley's Food Systems. Until next time, this has been Harrisburg Lady Bulldog Volleyball on Bulldog Media, presented by Farmers State Bank and FSB Insurance. Thanks for watching.